Hi guys, Ancient Warrior, welcome back to Prepping in Free America. If you like what you hear here, hit the subscribe button. And if you want to be the first kid on your block to be informed of what craziness I'm talking about next, then hit the bell icon with all. In my last video, guys, we talked about these little jewels, ramen noodles. Now I'm looking at the back of this one, and it says here that there's 2 servings in this little packet, and it's 370 calories. That's 740 calories for this one packet. And it carries 700 micrograms or mgs of sodium. 27 grams of carbs. 4 grams of protein. Folks, I'm going to be the first one to tell you. Oh, no. On the sodium, 1,400 grams of sodium if you eat the whole packet, which is 2 servings. Wow. So you can double all those numbers I just gave you. Okay, guys, this is a military MRE. If you buy this military MRE down at the surplus store, eBay, Amazon, you're going to pay anywhere from $8 to $15. Not necessarily for this particular one, but for them. That is one meal. And it states right here on it. Folks, it says right here, meal. Not meals, but meal, ready to eat. Guys, I thought it'd be a hoot. I sit down and put together a pack that weighs just about the same. Mine's a little heavier because mine's got 2 days supply of food in it. Let's open it up and see what the crazy man. These are food bars. They're breakfast bars made by a company called Nature Bakery. They're fig bars. They're 200 calories per bar. That's 400 calories for breakfast, folks. Then I thought, we gotta have something with noodles in it. I got a hold of Thai Kitchen's garlic and vegetable flavored ramen noodles, rice noodles. I also got a hold, you'll get a hoot out of this one. This is freeze-dried kimchi. I get it out of South Korea. I like kimchi, but I've always needed a way so I could carry it in my backpack. Because around here, kimchi comes in a glass jar, and I sure as heck don't want a glass jar in my backpack. I carry a couple of those. I also carry a pouch of chicken. Now remember in my last video I told you that those ramen noodles have lots and lots and lots of sodium and other things. Also, garlic and vegetable rice noodles. Now these are a little more expensive than the ramen or the Manchurian or Shin ramen. And they're smaller. But they're steam cooked and not fried. And they're ready in 3 minutes. You know, you throw these 3 items into a cup, you know, boil some water, get them in the cup and stir it around, and 3 or 4 minutes later, you got a pretty good meal. And you can also get, you know, chicken bouillon to give it a little more flavor. I use the low sodium ones. And there's a reason behind that. You know, I'm closer to 70 than I am 65. I'm watching my health a little more since I got sick in January. I'm doing things better than I was. Now, let's see, that pack is 70. And since this is all done in Korean, I have no idea whatsoever of the calorie count. But we're going to figure it. My math is going to figure it at about 20 grams of fiber. So that's 40 grams of fiber. Maybe 20 calories per. Now, this is 1 pack, is 170 calories. That's a serving size. 33 grams of carbohydrates. But the more you use of these, you can start cutting your carbohydrates down. Then, guys and gals, gotta have something to drink. So with this one I put A&W drink mix. Add the 16.9 ounces of water, and you got a root beer. Yeah, I like root beer. Then for energy, you know, something to just nibble on. And let me tell you something, folks. If you're traveling with young kids, these things are necessary. Not as a food source, but folks, one of the things I advocate that you're able to do is get some normality into your life. Even if you're in the mood, you're having to do a lot of moving. You know, the cities could be very unsafe to live in, and you would want to evacuate your wife and children. Or at least the children. You know, I know guys who would be more than happy to leave their wives back. I don't know why. I mean, no sense in torturing somebody else. You married them. But you can tell I'm a bachelor, folks, because I make a lot of wise cracks about being married, about marriage. Folks, now you've seen my idea of one day's supply of food. Now, my thoughts are, folks, you've got to be able to cook this as quick as possible. Don't you hate it when these things won't seal the way you want them to? Oh well. That's one day. I've got another day's supply of food here. Folks, the second day's supply, you could conceivably eat it cold, the entrees. Now the breakfast, no, you gotta have hot water. And you know, I'm one of those, you gotta have coffee every day. Couple of 3 or 4 cups a day. If you want to keep from becoming Michael Myers or, you know, Freddy. Coffee. Okay. But here is a good alternative. Everything I bought here, when you break it down, was probably just about the breakfast and lunch together. Was less expensive than the MRE. And that's what we're all talking about, is for you to get your best bang for your buck. Because God knows you may have to grab that bug out bag and hoof it. Because it's not safe to drive a vehicle. So with that being said, I'm the Ancient Warrior. And remember, folks, it's better to have this stuff and not need it than need it and not have it. Have a blessed day. Eat ramen. I'm the Ancient Warrior. We're out.